Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an evening of professional boxing presented to you live and exclusive on Sky Sports HD. Your promoter tonight is Frank Maloney. This is your first contest. It's a super middleweight contest of 6 3-minute rounds. Introducing to you firstly in the red corner, wearing the silver trunks with black trim. He fights out of Leicester and weighs in at 11 stone, 9 pounds. He enters the ring with a record 15 wins, 3 of those wins coming by way of knockout against only 3 defeats. Please welcome Kevin Concepcion. And his opponent across the ring in the red corner, wearing the black trunks with white trim. He fights out of Southampton and weighs in at 11 stone, 9 pounds and 1 ounces. He enters the ring with 5 wins, 1 of those wins coming by way of knockout against a single defeat. Please welcome Tony Hill. Your timekeeper is Peter McCann, your referee at the bell from Preston. Phil Edward.
Lads, you both know the rules. You obey my commands at all times. When I say break, you take a step back. Above all, lads, touch gloves, back to corners.
Second round, first round.
Interesting match on this London undercard between a couple of decent types. In the young, talented Tony Hill. He's the southpaw in the black trunks with the black boots. And in with the useful Kevin Concepcion. Bit of an underachiever, Concepcion, brother of Martin. But 20 wins between them. Nice left hand from Hill to start this one off.
Yeah, I think we're going to see some skill in this one. Nice little 6-round match. But nailed him beautifully with the short left there from the southpaw stance. And I think that southpaw stance may be the biggest problem tonight for Concepcion.
Step back.
Bit of a star amateur Hill. 87 bouts, won all but 17. Won a junior Olympic gold medal. And at the moment he's catching Kevin Concepcion with some ease inside the opening minute.
Yeah, and already getting power into the punches. Looking very confident. Hill making full use of that southpaw stance. The jab's working, and the straight left cross is working a treat. Putting it together nicely too.
Yeah, hand speed, the combination, and plenty of fans he's brought up from Southampton. Tony Hill, he's popular. And he can fight too. Concepcion just can't get started.
I'm wondering if Concepcion is still stunned from a couple of those shots, because he's been caught now by silly punches. He's doing silly things, which is not like him. He's very reckless, not coping with that southpaw stance. So I wonder maybe if his head hasn't properly cleared yet.
Has lost 2 of his last 3. Kevin Concepcion, one of those a stoppage defeat to Martin Murray, the unbeaten Commonwealth middleweight champion. That was a sort of crossroads fight for Concepcion. This is really a must-win for the 30-year-old from Leicester. But Hill is on song.
Yep, well, the better work and the better punching coming from Hill, certainly in the first couple of minutes of the round. And Concepcion is still walking on to silly punches that you wouldn't expect him to.
A couple of bumps already on the forehead of Kevin Concepcion. And a right hand decks the Leicester man with just 30 seconds to go in the first round, and his legs are wobbly.
Well, he's been caught too cleanly too often, so I'm not surprised he finds himself on the floor. Big trouble.
Fight could be stopped at any moment now. There's a trialist referee in there, and he does finally hold it, Kieran McLennan. And Tony Hill gets a terrific win, the best of his fledgling career so far, blowing away Kevin Concepcion. It really was impressive. Every punch he threw, the 24-year-old from Southampton. And he has arrived on the professional scene with that performance.